Okay, if everybody could find their seat, please. Our seniors are about to make their entrance.
Will the audience please stand for the presentation of colors by Mosley's Marine Corps Junior ROTC. This will be followed by the national anthem sung by Mosley's senior choir members. Please remain standing until the colors have left the floor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. You may be seated. My name is Angelica Velasquez Lasal, and I am president of Mosley's Student Government Association.
My name is Brianna Gaddis, and I'm the senior class president for the class of 2026. Welcome to Mosley High School's 2026 Senior Recognition Program.
May I now present Mr. Brian Fuller, principal of A. Crawford Mosley High School, for today's welcome.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you, parents, for being here, taking time out of your busy schedule to join us as we're celebrating the class of 20 plus years. So I want to thank the community members that are here to give scholarships. Let's give these folks a big round of applause. And we do have some special guests join us this morning, so let me do some introductions. I'm going to start with our superintendent of Bay District Schools, Mr. Mark McQueen. School board member from District 1, Mr. Jerry Register. School board member from District 2, Miss Ann Leonard. School board member from District 4, Coach Winston Chester. And from District 5, School board member, Mr. Steve Moss. I want to thank you for joining us this morning. And also want to do some more introductions from that side. I want to introduce our military families counselor, Ms. Shannon Kozjowski. Our Navy military liaison, Ms. Erin Picard. Our Tyndall Air Force Base military liaison, Ms. Mallory Gross. And this is kind of unique. We actually have principals of Mosley High School with us this morning. So they didn't ask for introductions, but when you got three principals of Mosley, you got to introduce the other two. Former principal, Miss Sandy Harrison. And proud grandfather, he's sitting in the stands, former principal, Mr. Larry Bollinger. Will you please stand? And then let me introduce Athletic Director, Mr. Doug Lee. MAPS Coordinator, Mr. Matt Teplachek. Our school counselors, Miss Laura Evans, Miss Sharon Hofer, Miss Chelsea Gibson, Miss Sandra Wolfram, and Miss Kara Williams. And our graduation coach, Miss Stephanie McConnell. Our senior class representative, Miss Cindy McGuire. And our SGA sponsor, Miss Rhonda Tidwell. And then finally, the person behind the scenes that's been taking care of our seniors really for the last 4 years, the person that sends you the emails, reminds you of scholarships, reminds you to do everything. You've probably never seen her face, but you know her name. And the person behind senior recognition, the person behind graduation, you better give a big round of applause for Miss Carol Reeve. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn it back over to students, and we're here to recognize the class of 2026. Thank you.
The first portion of our program will be the scholarship awards given by members of our community and school sponsors. We are especially appreciative of the people who have taken the time to show an interest in our school and to present these awards. We will begin with the Bright Futures recipients from our assistant principal, Miss Christy Page.
Good morning. Thank you and welcome once again. In order to keep our program moving efficiently today, I ask that when we call the names, you please hold your applause until the end. I am very pleased to present with you the potential candidates for the Bright Future Scholarships. Of course, final approval will be done in July and early August. Mosley High School seniors have earned approximately $672,912 in Bright Future Scholarships this year. The first category is the Florida Academic Scholars. This scholarship pays tuition to a public or private Florida institution or higher education. The students must meet prescribed state requirements in order to qualify. We have 24 potential candidates this morning that we want to honor. At this time, if you'd please come forward when I call your name. Elaine Barfield. Sebastian Bernal. Veronica Bracco. Hayden Breckenridge. Emily Cowan. Mason Daniels. Mia Hammonds. Eleanor Leotos. William Lynn. Braden Littledog. Kaylin Mathis. Michael McClure, CJ Myers, Ivy Owens, Brody Ponder, Jackson Ponder, Michael Powell, Mallory Reams, Luca Sanabria, Oren Scarborough, Ethan Scott, Christian Thomas, Angelica Velasquez Lasal, and Zoe Walker. These are our academic scholars. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you, scholars. You may be seated. The next category is the Florida Medallion Scholars Award. This scholarship pays part of the tuition to a public or private Florida institution or higher education. Students must also meet the same prescribed state requirements in order to qualify. Mosley has 37 potential candidates. When I call your name, if you'd please come forward. Braxton Brannon, John Byrne, Emily Cravens, Corbin Crowell, Leah Cummings, Jason Enlow, Sophia Estilano, Wyatt Fleming, Logan Fulton, Christopher Go, Emma Hayes, Lillianne Hayward, Olivia Heiser, Mason Henderson, Marley Kaiser, Ellie Kostman, Adam Land, Madison LeBlanc, Kirk Lishbrook, Scarlett McComb, Noah Marcoux, Brogan McFall, Tori Newton, Ava Parker, Jackson Plemons, Maria Pitts, Malaya Pope Reacher, Jamarian Robinson, John Scola, Jackson Simmons, Isaiah Smith, Noah Snyder, Leanna Stanton, Ryan Stewart, Cameron Tearing, Vivian Bertka, and Charles Wilson. If you would please give all of our medallion scholars a round of applause. All right, scholars, you may be seated. The third category I'm doing today is the Florida Gold Seal Vocational Scholars Award. This scholarship pays tuition for a career education or certificate program. Students must meet certain requirements in the state to also qualify. We have 7 potential Mosley High School students that will be awarded. When I call your name, please come forward. Charisma Doheny, Andrew Domine, Isabella Hanna, Laban Hyde, Destiny Lively, Haley Shepard, and Jonathan Smallin. You please give our Gold Seal scholars a round of applause.
have the Harry Jackson Masonic Lodge number 314 scholarship presented by Mr. Dwayne Purswell and Mr. Gary Gatewood.
Good morning, Mosley High School, seniors, family, and faculty. My name is Dwayne Purswell. I am the worshipful master of Harry Jackson Lodge in Lynn Haven. I'm also a proud 1989 alumni of A. Crawford Mosley High School. I have been a Freemason for 23 years, and I am proud to stand here before you this morning to present 3 seniors a scholarship to assist future their education. We as Freemasons are elected to assist those engaged in this process of obtaining knowledge to make a significant impact on future generations. We do this by supporting public education and championing the cause of our public school system. This morning, Harry Jackson Masonic Lodge, number 314 of the 5th Masonic District of the state of Florida, is pleased to present this year's scholarships of $1,000 to Angelica Velasquez LaSalle. This is one of 10 scholarships in the entire state of Florida that is given out by the Grand Lodge of Florida. You want to do that? And Our next 2 scholarships are actually from Harry Jackson Masonic Lodge. That last one was from the Grand Lodge of Florida. Our next one is the $1,500 scholarship to Will Arbeletto. Y'all might as well. And last but not least, to a $1,500 scholarship also to Cindy Hussey.
Next, presenting the Drew McLean Memorial Leadership Scholarship, we have Mr. Mark McLean, Miss Ruby McLean, and Mr. Matt Teplechek.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Matt Teplechek, and I'm here along with Mark McLean and Ruby McLean as representatives from the Live Like Drew Foundation. The Live Like Drew Foundation, if you're unaware, was established when we lost Drew McLean in the summer of 2012. Drew played varsity football for Mosley and baseball, was a member of the 2002 state championship baseball team. More importantly, though, Drew was a leader. He led in the classroom, he led on the field, he led at work, he led in his marriage, and he was always putting others before himself and would do just about anything for someone in need. So this foundation, it was birthed through tragedy. We believe we've been called to impact our community and world by continuing Drew's legacy of Christ-like love, friendship, and an ever-helping hand. And And the Drew McLean Leadership Award seeks out high school students who display leadership in and out of the classroom. The committee looks for certain leadership qualities in high school students, such as honesty, commitment, community involvement, the ability to inspire respect and passion. There were many students who applied for this award throughout Bay County, and we were able to find 9 recipients here at Mosley High School. These students have spent countless hours in the halls of Mosley, attending club meetings, volunteering for fundraising campaigns, contributing to club events, and just giving their time and effort to their respective sports teams. When I call your name, please come forward and receive the Drew McLean Leadership Award Scholarship for $1,000. Trinity Brannon, Hayden Breckenridge, Ruby's going to announce the next ones. I'm going to help pass out.
Sydney Hussey, Abby Lashley, Kelsey Lee, Talon Moore, Maria Pitts, Jackson Ponder, and Oren Scarborough.
Now we have the Lynn Haven Rotary Club scholarships presented by Ms. Andrea Perez and Mr. Rich Philippi.
Good morning. We represent the Lynn Haven Rotary Club, and we award several scholarships each academic year to students who exemplify the core Rotary tenet of service above self. Rotary International and its thousands of local clubs worldwide, members are fellowship of members of businesses and professional people united in the ideals of service to others. Each Rotarian applies this focus of service in his or her personal, professional, and community life. We come together using our professional skills to improve the quality of life both locally and international communities.
For these scholarships, we look for students who have made a difference in the world around them, in school, in extracurricular endeavors, and in the community, coupled with their plan to continue demonstrating the Rotarian core values of integrity, high ethics, fairness, building goodwill, and bettering others. We are tremendously honored and thrilled to present 3 scholarships to 3 very deserving Mosley graduates. They are individuals who have a passion for helping others and who have demonstrated Rotarian values. They really have truly shown us what it means to show service above self. So will the following graduates please join us at the podium? Will Arbolada, Sydney Hussey, and Abby Lashley.
Will Arboleda is receiving the 2026 Tom P. Haney Scholarship Award of $1,000. Abby Lashley is receiving the 2026 Ashley Slonina Memorial Scholarship for $1,400. And Sydney Hussey is receiving the 2026 Mary Suzanne Adams Memorial Scholarship for $1,400. Thank you.
Now we have the Avery Sanders Award presented by Coach Whitten.
Good morning. I'm Tommy Joe Whitten, head football coach here at Mosley High School. Back in 2021, we tragically lost Avery Sanders, a football player, to a motorcycle accident. And since his death, we honor a football player every single year with a $500 scholarship in his honor that stood for what Avery was about. Avery was tough, he was hardworking, showed up every day with a great attitude, and competed every single day. Avery also overcame multiple challenges in his home and personal life on a daily basis. And the one thing that I really remember about Avery was just his uniqueness of who he was as a person. Not too often in the football world you come across a kid that dyed his hair a blondish light pink, wore paperclip earrings, black leather jacket, holes in his jeans, black leather boots. He pulled off the biker look to a T. But even with all that being said, Avery had the respect of his teammates, the respect of his coaches, the respect of the locker room, because who he was, how he showed up every single day, how he worked, and ultimately how he competed. And this year's recipient in honor of Avery Sanders is Holden Henson.
Now we have the University Academy Julio Navarez Diaz Memorial Scholarship presented by Mr. Cesar Navarez Suarez and Mr. Jackson Navarez Suarez.
Good morning, Mosley graduates and families. I am Cesar Narvaez Suarez, former Mosley High School student and current FSUPC student, and my brother, Jackson. And we are here today to present the Julio Narvaez Memorial Scholarship. We're just grateful for the opportunity and privilege it is to be here representing the Bay Education Foundation in presenting this award to a graduating student who displays qualities of a servant leader that honor my father's legacy. My dad, Julio Narvaez Diaz, lived a life that exemplified Christ-like servant leadership in spite of all the adversities he faced. He served as the district manager of Chartwells, Bay County's food service contractor, here in Bay County and Washington County for 10 years, providing food service to all of our county's school cafeterias, but also exceeding the confines of his official duties and going the extra mile every day with his character and love for our community. He especially showed this during Hurricane Michael and the coronavirus pandemic. During the pandemic, my dad worked tirelessly to make sure that all of Bay County students were fed, even when Panama City was on lockdown. He opted to be out on the field working for the well-being of the children in Bay County by visiting schools to help with whatever needed to be done, whether it be washing dishes or driving deliveries, even during times where he could have been working comfortably and safely from home. He never thought that any job was too small, and even though he was a manager, he never saw any job as being below him. Within the early stages of the pandemic, Julio created a program to deliver food to local students and their families by using school buses set up around town as facilities to serve meals to families who were quarantined at home. My father's love for making sure children were fed stemmed largely from his own upbringing in Puerto Rico. He was the oldest of 4 siblings and had to take on a lot of responsibilities at a young age to help his single mother provide for his family, which served as a learning experience and inspired him to live a life of servant leadership. Even though he passed away in 2021, after a battle with the coronavirus he had worked so diligently to strengthen our community against, University Academy's Julio Narvaez Memorial Scholarship carries on my dad's legacy, as he desired not only to bring opportunities for nutrition and health to our children of Bay County, but also to give our youngest generation access to successful education and future career. University Academy and Bay Education Foundation sought to honor my dad by providing scholarships to deserving high school seniors in Bay County who desire to pursue education in the business, culinary arts, or hospitality career service sectors. This scholarship will be awarded annually for years to come in order to honor the dedication my father had not only to our schools, but to our community and to our families, and give graduates the resources to complete a college education that will help them have similarly impactful careers. This year's awardee is a student who has exemplified the spirit of servant leadership through challenging times, being there for those who look up to him, even when he was on the sidelines himself. He's shown exemplary resilience and an outstanding level of commitment to his academics, athletics, and service. It is with great joy and honor that I present this year's award to Jackson Ponder.
Now we have the Perry and Young Foundation Scholarship presented by Mr. Les McFadden.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Les McFadden. I am an attorney and one of the partners at Perry and Young Law Firm here in Panama City. I'm here on behalf of the Perry and Young Foundation, which was established in 2018. Part of our mission is to give back to the community, and part of that is awarding scholarships to area seniors. This year, we're awarding a scholarship to at least one senior from every high school in a 10-county region. This year, Mosley has 2 recipients, and I am pleased to announce, in recognition of outstanding character and academic excellence, the winners are Trinity Brannon and Isaiah Smith.
Now we have the Take Stock in Children Scholarship presented by Ms. Amy Bright, Ms. Rachel Chima, and Ms. Patty Suggs.
I'm so tall, I have to bring it down. Good morning, everyone, distinguished guests and awesome faculty members, and the greatest 2026 graduating class and families. What an honor it is to be here as Mama Chima, but also as a representative of Take Stock in Children. Take Stock in Children is a scholarship program, and we provide scholarships to students throughout the Bay District schools. We also provide mentors, and we provide college readiness programs, but most of all, we provide hope. This morning, we celebrate something powerful. These seniors didn't just show up, they showed out. They beat the odds, pushed through challenges, and turned every setback into a setup for success. Simply put, they went from the tailgate to touchdown. I would like to call forward this year's Take Stock in Children's program recipients of a 2-year Florida prepaid scholarship, and that is, come forward, Rylan Caldwell, Braden Mark, Andrew Dominique, and Brooklyn Major. It is our privilege to present them with medallions and certificates and symbols of their hard work and resilience.
Now we have the Chad Denton Memorial Scholarship presented by Mr. John McFadden.
Good morning, and congratulations, graduates. It is with great pleasure that I stand here today in representation of my friends, Chad Wayne Denton, and the class of 1981 here at Mosley High School. On our prom night in May of 1981, Chad tragically lost his life in an automobile accident. Chad was an excellent student and an athlete. He was a committed player on the baseball team, and he was also a committed student in the classroom. The recipient of this memorial scholarship will receive $1,000 and a plaque with his name engraved. This year's recipient of the Chad Wayne Denton Memorial Scholarship is a great representative, a hard-working player on the baseball team, but more importantly, he carries a 4.17 grade point average. On behalf of Chad's parents, Robert and Donna Denton, Chad's sister and brother-in-law, Sherry and Judge Pete Mallory, we are very proud to present this $1,000 scholarship to Mr. Peyton Williams. Congratulations.
Now we have the Let 'em Buck Scholarship presented by Ms. Karen Barron and Ms. Jessica Jetson.
Good morning. We are Let 'em Buck Productions, and we started the Let 'em Buck Scholarship last year. We are all local, and we just wanted to give back to our community. It is an honor to be here today as we recognize not just academic achievement, but dedication and a promising bright future. Today, Let 'em Buck Productions is proud to present our scholarship to a young woman who has demonstrated hard work and determination and has distinguished herself in deserving it. It is our privilege to award the Let 'em Buck Scholarship to Mackenzie Reimer.
Now we have the Mosley High School Alumni Scholarship presented by Ms. Sandy Harrison.
Good morning and congratulations, seniors. Won't be long now. As an alumni member of the second graduating class of Mosley High School, 1976, I know I'm old, and mom of 2 Mosley graduates, and a former principal of Mosley, Brian, you're doing a great job. I'm honored to present 3 scholarships from our Mosley Alumni Association. I'd like to encourage all of our alumni, that's you seniors soon, and so many of your parents and grandparents, to join our association and support our school scholarships and teacher and staff appreciation efforts. Membership information can be found on our Facebook page, Mosley High School Alumni Association. Please join so we can give out more scholarships. This year, we're honored to give out 3 $1,000 scholarships to 3 very deserving seniors who wrote amazing essays on what it's like for being a dolphin as a lifestyle. The following 3 students would please come forward and accept our Alumni Association scholarship. Abigail Lashley, Jonathan Smallin, and Trinity Brannon.
Now we have the No Ordinary Joe Scholarship presented by Miss April Wilkes.
Good morning. Congratulations, class of 2026. Ryan, you might have to fix this for me. My name is April Wilkes. I'm the executive director of the St. Joe Community Foundation. Now in its 5th year, the No Ordinary Joe Scholarship has provided more than $200,000 to Bay County students. So it's in a partnership between the St. Joe Community Foundation, Bay Education Foundation, and Walton Education. The No Ordinary Joe Scholarship is awarded annually to high school seniors who exhibit leadership and a strong sense of community and service. The No Ordinary Joe Scholarship program recognizes the community's extraordinary students and awards multiple levels of scholarships for 3 nominated high school students from each school, whom all receive $500 scholarships. After application and essay process, the selection committee selects 1 No Ordinary Joe per high school, whom then receive another $2,500 scholarship. The process concludes after a selection committee interviews all of the winners to select 1 single named major county No Ordinary Joe, who then receives a $10,000 scholarship. So may I please have Mosley High School's class of 2026 No Ordinary Joe nominees come up when I call your name. Brianna Gaddis, Kinsley Eves, and Mackenzie Rimmer. We are proud to support these outstanding students who have demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and a strong commitment to serving their communities. We would also like to congratulate Mackenzie Rimmer for being named Mosley High School's class of 2026 No Ordinary Joe and Bay County's No Ordinary Joe class of 2026. On behalf of St. Joe Community Foundation, Bay Education Foundation, and Scholarship Selection Committee, we wish you all the best going forward and encourage you to continue on your path of leadership and service.
Now we have the Sammy E. Garnett Scholarship presented by Miss Marilyn Daniels.
Good morning. My name is Marilyn Daniels, and I'm here today representing Sammy Garnett and her family. Mrs. Garnett is a former educator with Bay District Schools and a Teacher of the Year for our district. As a talented and innovative teacher and published author, Ms. Garnett made a difference in the lives of many of her students, as well as mentoring fellow educators and co-workers, and I was privileged to work alongside her for a number of years, and I was blessed for that. Upon her retirement in 2001, her family and friends and co-workers honored Mrs. Garnett with a Gulf Coast State College Foundation endowment in her name. Although Mrs. Garnett is no longer with us, her legacy lives on through this scholarship and the students who receive it. And there have been approximately 40 students who have benefited from this scholarship over the years. And today I'm privileged to present the Sammy E. Garnett Scholarship to Gulf Coast State College for $1,400 to Mosley High School graduate Leola Charles. Congratulations.
Now we have the Bay Education Foundation scholarships presented by Miss Amy Bright and Miss Patty Suggs.
Well, good morning, everyone. Oh, good grief. Okay.
Mr. Bullock. All right, we have several scholarships to present, and our first scholarship honors Janet Kessler, who served as the Bay Education Foundation Executive Director for 14 years and retired in 2020. Her dedication impacted thousands of students and educators through scholarships, grants, and opportunities across Bay District schools. This award was established to recognize her lasting legacy of service. Today, we are proud to recognize a student who reflects that same spirit and is awarded a $500 scholarship. Congratulations to our Janet Kessler Scholarship recipient, Kelsey Lee. Our next scholarship honors the legacy of Homer S. Jackson Sr., an educator, leader, and visionary who dedicated his life to serving students in Bay County. Through his work as a teacher and administrator, he created opportunities, inspired young people, and helped shape the future of education in our community. This $500 scholarship continues his legacy by supporting students who plan to become educators. Congratulations to the Homer S. Jackson Sr. Future Teacher Scholarship recipient, Anna Cole. Our last scholarship highlights the support of a dedicated community partner. Since 2012, Chartwell's School Dining Services has been a proud partner of Bay District Schools, supporting students both in and out of the cafeteria. Today, we are proud to honor 3 seniors who have demonstrated dedication, strong character, and a commitment to their future in business. Each student will receive a $2,000 scholarship to support their continued education and future success. Congratulations to Liliana Hayward, Kelsey Lee, and Mackenzie Rimmer.
Now we have the same scholarship presented by Mr. Jim Frischkorn and Mr. Waylon Patterson.
Waylon Patterson and Jim Frischkorn. We're from the Panama City Post of the Society of American Military Engineers. We're giving out 13 scholarships this year across Bay and Gulf County. And today we have a $1,200 scholarship that we would like to present to, Angelica Marie Velazquez LaSalle.
Now we have the Gamma Gamma Chapter Scholarship presented by Miss Maria McAllister.
Good morning. I am proud to be here to represent the National Sorority of Phi Delta Kappa Incorporated, and our organization on the national level is 103 years old. We are educated teachers that belong to this organization. Our local chapter is Gamma Gamma chapter, and we have been in Bay County for 63 years. So we have been a long-standing service organization, and we're proud to present today a $500 scholarship to Naya Banks. She has been a very faithful member to our youth group as well, and she's in a lot of community service.
Now we have the Wayne Chester Outdoor Ed Scholarship presented by Coach Stanford and Coach Chester.
Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2026. I never planned what I'm going to say when I get up here. I was inspired this morning by having a couple of my former principals here, Ms. Harrison and Mr. Bollinger, and here's the story for the class of 2026. I've been giving scholarships here since 1979. John McFadden was a sophomore. The first group of people over the years was the Youth Advisory Council. That sort of phased on out. And then in the early 90s, I was down here and I just had this vision to do something, okay? I wanted to sort of put in a class doing outdoor stuff. So I run up to the front office and Mr. Bollinger's up there. I said, listen, just hear me out. I want to form a class and teach kids how to take care of the outdoors, how to love the environment, how to put up a tent, how to build a campfire, how to fly fish, how to throw a cast net. And I was rolling, okay? And then there was silence. Mr. Bollinger looked at me. He said 3 words I will never forget. Because at that time, most of the principals said, go back down to the gym, roll the ball out, blow the whistle. He says these 3 words, go for it. And the rest is history. Ironically, his grandson now is in this senior class, Hunter. We've had such support, but the reason I tell this story is because I want to say the same story for you seniors, no matter how crazy this idea you have. But you have this inspiration, your heart feels strong about it, go for it. And when you're a leader and you have this crazy person come up there and tell you something, tell them these 3 words, go for it, okay? So I'm proud to present this award to Coach Taylor Stanford, one of the former alumni of the Outdoor Education Program, and I want to thank the staff here, Mr. Bullock for keeping the program going, Ms. Harrison always being supportive, and your parents up there always being so supportive, and so many people in the community. And the Outdoor Education Program at Mosley High School is a role model for the state of Florida, and we're very proud of it. It's a team effort for sure. So Coach Taylor Stanford, our winners, tell us about our winners.
So we got 2 scholarships this year for outdoor ed. The first one is Trinity Jinks, and the second one is Peyton Williams.
Next, we have the United States Department of the Navy Scholarship presented by PD Officer Harden.
Good morning, and congratulations, class of 2026. Today, I would like to recognize 4 seniors who reflect the core values of the United States Navy: honor, courage, and commitment. These individuals have demonstrated discipline, leadership, and a strong sense of responsibility. setting an example for their peers, ensuring readiness to serve their country. It is my honor to recognize Future Sailor D'Ariana Bell, Culinary Specialist, Future Sailor Holden Henson, Special Warfare Operator, Navy SEAL, Jonathan Turnage, EOD, Special Warfare Operator, and Darren Sublime.
We now have the United States Department of the Marines, presented by Sergeant Samantha Swanigan, Sergeant Caitlin Ziniski, Sergeant Louis Esterveen.
Good morning, faculty, parents, honored guests, and most importantly, the incredible students of Mosley High School. I am Staff Sergeant Samantha Swanigan of United States Marine Corps, accompanied by Staff Sergeant Zanuski and Sergeant Estevan. It is a distinct privilege to stand before you to recognize the exceptional character, relentless drive of our local youth. We are not just here to recognize grades, but the grit, dedication, and service these students have shown embodying our motto, Semper Fidelis. In the Marine Corps, we look for individuals who possess a fighting spirit, in the sense of determination to excel and the willingness to lead. While we are here to honor all of your achievements, I want to take a special moment to recognize 4 specific individuals that have chosen to take that spirit even further. These individuals have raised their hand to be a part of the 1% of our nation to earn the title United States Marine. Ashley Benitez, Christian Davis, Maya Johnson, Jonathan Solis. On behalf of the United States Air Force, I would also like to recognize another individual who has chosen to be part of the nation's military family, Isaac Broom. And lastly, to the senior class of 2026, as a Marine, we are always about a challenge. So I challenge you to go out to the world and make a positive impact. Set goals for yourself and achieve them. Don't let failure be your option. And if you're that one individual that's looking for an extra challenge, I'm located on 23rd Street.
Now we have the United States Department of the Army, presented by Sergeant First Class Brown.
Good morning, class of 2026. Privilege and honor to be here in front of you guys. I'll make this sweet and short because you guys already heard the story. But I want to welcome and honor Artemis Maris. Can you please come up to the front, please?
Now we have the Stephen Michael Bain Second Memorial Scholarship presented by Miss Christy Page.
Good morning again. The Stephen Michael Bain II Memorial Scholarship honors Stephen's life, future, and ambitions by encouraging higher education to an A. Crawford Mosley High School senior. The promise of this memorial scholarship is one of encouragement and financial support. As a 2000 graduate of Mosley High School, Stephen loved being a Mosley Dolphin. He was successful in academics, sports, clubs, volunteer activities, and Boy Scouts, but mostly helping others. Volunteering was something that he had his pride and joy in. This recipient of the scholarship is an individual who is striving towards service and goals of academic achievement, athletic participation, and participation in school or community activities, one of who helps themselves and others. This year, the Stephen Michael Bain Scholarship goes to Ms. Mackenzie Rimmer. This scholarship is in the amount of $500. The family of Stephen Michael Bain II wishes the 2026 graduating seniors much success in their endeavors. The next scholarship is the Michael B. Ruthven Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given for academic and athletic performance. This $250 scholarship is awarded to Mr. Maverick Wright. If you'd please come forward. He is lettered in 3 sports, wrestling, soccer, and football, while maintaining an impressive GPA. Congratulations from the Michael Ruthven family. Next, we have the Deer Point Elementary Alumni Scholarship. Deer Point Elementary is proud to announce Miss Zoe Walker. If you'd please come forward. Zoe has been selected as this year's Deer Point Elementary Alumni Scholarship recipient. Zoe is an outstanding student whose dedication, leadership, and work ethic are truly setting her apart. She has maintained an impressive 4.6 GPA while balancing a wide range of extracurricular activities, work experiences, and service. Zoe is a varsity cheerleader, demonstrating school spirit, and a vice president of Spanish Club. While she contributes to her leadership here on campus, in addition to all of these, she shows initiative by running her own pet-sitting businesses. Zoe's achievements reflect not only academic excellence, but strong character, leadership, and genuine commitment to others. Please help us congratulate Ms. Zoe Walker. Next, we have the Delta Kappa Gamma Scholarship. Committee is proud to offer the scholarship to this amazing future educator. Ms. Jaxana Cole, if you would please come forward. Her future plans are to be a teacher. This is a $500 scholarship that will be presented to Ms. Cole. Next, we have the Beth Lucas Paraprofessional Award Memorial Scholarship from her family. Beth Lucas was an avid supporter of the girls' basketball team and her band. Her daughter was an active member in the band, and over her time, she became an avid lover of the girls' basketball team here at Mosley, pouring lots of resources into the program. When the scholarship opportunity was created, we knew it was important to continue honoring Beth's wishes and the programs that she put her heart into. This year, we are proud to announce for girls basketball, Miss Mackenzie Rimmer. Next, if we could have Isaiah Baker come forward. He is the Beth Lucas Memorial Award winner for band and all that he has overcome at his time here at Mosley High School. Mr. Isaiah Baker.
Now we have Tom P. Haney Technical Center presented by Mr. Coy Pilson.
Good morning and congratulations to all of the class of 2026. Would Shania McCoy, Logan Babout Malloy, and Peyton Thiemann please come forward? Okay, well, Logan has completed one of our programs already as a dual enrollment student. Congratulations, Logan. Oh, I guess I should take it. And next, and ladies, could you please help me out? We have a large group, I think maybe the largest group of Tom P. Haney Technical College Haney Guarantee Scholarship recipients. Each one of these recipients will get $1,400 towards their tuition, books, and fees at Haney Technical College. Thank you so much, Bashujan Haney Technical College. So come up and get your certificate as I call your name. Charlie Coker, Callie Day, Lawson Daniels, Annabelle Eckert, Jason Inlon, Ryan Gibson, Christian Gopi, Michael Leahy, Destiny Lively, Noah Peralta, Cole Maynard, Isaac Melendez, Taylor Moore, Andrew Nevers, Justin Weingard, William Walton, Mallory Webb, Peyton Williams, and that's it. Thank you much. Please give these dudes another hand.
Next, we have the Gulf Coast State College, presented by Mr. Jason Hedden.
Good morning. Would Miley Doster please join me at the podium? Miley is being awarded the L.N. and Nancy Danzler Art Scholarship in the amount of $1,400. Miley will also receive the Gulf Coast Guarantee, as well as every member of the graduating class of 2026 that attends Gulf Coast State College in the fall. That's a $1,400 scholarship, $700 each semester. Additionally, students who applied for additional scholarships through the Gulf Coast State College Foundation, you'll be notified within the next couple weeks if you were chosen for an additional award. Would the following students please join me at the podium? Braxton Brannon, Hayden Breckenridge, Logan Fulton, Liliana Hayward, Mason Henderson, Kaylin Mathis, Maria Pitts, Jackson Ponder, Michael Powell, Cameron Tyring, and Vivian Verga. These students have accomplished a rare and impressive feat. They are scheduled to receive their Gulf Coast State College Associate of Arts degree before they graduate high school. Good luck on exams next week.
Now we have the Gulf Coast State College Trio Program presented by Ms. Danielle Pierce and Ms. Teresa Givens.
Good morning, everyone. It is truly an honor to be here this morning to recognize our trio seniors at Mosley High School. The two students we are recognizing today are truly some of the best students you can have. One has been with us since 6th grade in our crop program, and it has been incredible to watch him and his long-term dedication and commitment. The other one we have the pleasure of watching blossom into this amazing, young, beautiful, smart lady right before our eyes. They have both dedicated time to workshops, test prep, college readiness, all while balancing their everyday responsibilities. Their growth, resilience, and determination have not gone unnoticed. These cores today represent more than participation. It represents hard work, growth, and the decision to keep going, even when things weren't easy. To our seniors, we are so proud of you. Continue to walk confidently into your future and know that you are prepared for what's ahead. As always, once trio, always trio. So help me recognize Andrew Domain and Naya Banks, please.
Next, we have the Florida State University, Panama City, presented by Mr. Tony Pilot.
Good morning, students, and congratulations to the 2026 class. Would the following students please come forward as I call their name? Madison LeBlanc, Michael Pyle, Mason Henderson, Logan Fulton, Mason Daniels, Christian Thomas, Brody Ponder, and Jackson Ponder. These students will all be receiving a scholarship to Florida State University, ranging in the amount of $1,500 to $2,000. These students have been admitted to Florida State University as well, and they've all showed what we call the three torches of Florida State University, which is Virus, Artes, and Lourdes, which means strength, skill, and character. So congratulations to you students. Great job, and go Noles.
Now we have the Panhandle Credit Union Scholarship presented by Ms. Christy Page.
It's me again. This time we're going to honor the Panhandle Credit Union Scholarship. It's presented to students that have selected and done a lot of community service and are children of people that attend and work at Panhandle Credit Union. Each of these scholarships is in the amount of $1,000. Would Abigail Lashley and Michaela Small please come forward? Thank you, ladies. Next, we have the Scholarship Committee of the Tyndall Spouses Club, and they're pleased to announce an award to a high school military scholarship to these individuals, Caitlin Agnew and Emma Hayes. If you'd please come forward. The Tyndall Spouses Club would like to wish and congratulate all of the students of Mosley High School. Next, we have the Bill Peterson Distinguished Entrepreneur Scholarship Award. The Gus A. Starvo Center of the Advanced of Free Enterprise and Economic Education partnered with Mosley High School and FSU Panama City to identify high school students to receive this award. Mosley High School students pitched their business ideas to FSU Panama City entrepreneurship students to earn scholarships. The award was decided based on the MHS Dolphin Tank Entrepreneurship Pitch Bowl scored used by the panel of judges at the school. A scholarship for $1,500 was awarded to Mr. Eric Ward. If you'd please come forward. His invention was called the Everyday Tailbone Support, so make sure you check that out. Congratulations, Eric. Next, we have the Veterans of Foreign Wars Essay Competition. Established in 1947, the Voice of Democracy audio essay program provides high school students with unique opportunity to express themselves in regards to a democratic and patriotic themed recorded essay. The Veterans of Foreign Wars would like to award the Voice of Democracy Essay Competition Award to Ms. Kaylee Samples. If you'd please come forward. This award is for $200. Congratulations on your academic accomplishments and best wishes on your future education. Congratulations, Kaylee. Next, we have the Michelle W. Hill Foundation Scholarship. Through its Education and Leadership Development Program, the Michelle W. Hill Foundation provides scholarships of $1,000 to high school students showing leadership and potential demonstration through diversity through community service. Although academic achievement is very important, it's equally important that the scholarship recipient shows how they have volunteered in their community through groups and different diversity of all Americans. Students selected for the scholarship have participated in the annual Michelle H. Rader Run. The scholarships were awarded on race day to the following seniors: Olivia Heiser, Jackson Ponder, and Angelica Velasquez Lasal. Congratulations to these three. Congratulations. Next, we have the Woodland Life Focus Forward Scholarship. If Ryan Caldwell would please come forward. Woodland Life Focus Forward Scholarship provides financial assistance to high school seniors and graduates whose family are members of the Woodland Life. Since the program started in 2017, nearly 6,000 scholarships worth more than $3.5 million have been awarded. Congratulations on your $1,000 scholarship, Rylan. Next, I have the First United Methodist Church Scholarship. Orrin Scarborough, please come forward. The First United Methodist Church of Panama City is pleased to award Orrin with a scholarship in the amount of $2,500. Congratulations on your achievements, and we wish you much success in your future endeavors. Now we have the Gulf Coast Electric Cooperative Scholarship. Lauren Timmons, please come forward. The Gulf Coast Electric Cooperative would like to present scholarships to children of members of the Gulf Coast Electric Cooperative. This scholarship is in the amount of $1,000, and this year it is awarded to Ms. Lauren Timmons. Next, we had an anonymous donor from Haney Technical School. This was specifically picked for a young individual who stood out amongst others. At this time, would Cassie Dabney Owens please come forward? This award is in the amount of $1,500, and though she sets her apart, she is a student who's going to do welding as a female, but toward the arts. Congratulations, Cassie.
Presenting the STEM graduate, we have Ms. Katrina Evans, our assistant principal.
The STEM program at Mosley High School is a fusion of science, technology, engineering, and math. The STEM program brings together collaboration, innovation, and creativity to prepare students for the workplace of the future. Students who take a minimum of 8 courses with at least 1 course from 3 of the 4 STEM areas are eligible to apply for the STEM designation. The following students have earned the STEM designation. Please stand at your seat as I call your name. Hayden Breckenridge, Shaylee Cobb, Corbin Crowell, Charisma Doheny, Mia Hammonds, Emma Hayes, Liliana Hayward, Yoselin Hernandez, Susan Kincaid, Gabriela Landaverdi, Caitlin Langerud, Thomas Manley, CJ Myers, Ivy Owens, Elizabeth Pierce, Maria Pitts, Michael Powell, Megan Sarignana, Jonathan Smallin, and Helica Velasquez Lasal. Congratulations, seniors. Let's give these students a round of applause. You may be seated.
Now we have the industry certification recognition by Coach Barber.
Good morning. Yes, I'm Mr. Barber. I'm the engineering and physics teacher here at Mosley High School. I have a little paragraph I wrote here just before. Mosley CTE courses are an integral part of a student's well-roundedness and graduation for more accomplishments later in your future. Okay. CTE stands for Career Technical Education. The following men and women have not only successfully passed a CTE course, they've also earned an industry certificate that will open doors for their future. So as I call your name, please stand in recognition. Lacey Adams, Blake Alexander, Lincoln Anaya, Will Arboleta, Tyler Armbruster, Brianna Ball, Nia Banks, Elaine Barfield, Ryan Barker, Logan Malloy, Sebastian Bernal, Mateo Betanens. I'm terribly sorry if I don't get this right. Bess Blount, Peyton Boldrick, Hunter Bollinger, Alana Bolware, Veronica Bracco, Hayden Breckenridge, Lucas Brown, Carson Brown, Jeffrey Brown, Laura Brown, Micah Brown, Tucker Bruce, Adam Buchanan, Jackson Burnham, John Byrne, Nevaeh Calabria, Ryan Caldwell, Jasmine Kamara, Shania Carlos, Christian Corral, Jaden Chappell, Leola Charles, Jackson Childs, Joseph Kima, Sebastian Churchwell, Charlie Coker, Elijah Cole, Jaxana Cole, Zachary Collier, Bailey Cox, Winston Crew, Corbin Crowell, Leah Cummings, Kennedy Daffin, Josiah Daniels, Mason Daniels, Natalie Davidson, Christian Davis, Lincoln D'Elia, Carlos Aguilar, Hannah Dixon, Dana Dixon, Charisma Doheny, Andrew Domingue, Braden Doheny, Victor Dugas Class, Katie Eaton, Annabelle Ebrick, Caden Ellis, Jason Enlow, whatever. Let's see here. Wyatt Fleming, Lillian Fogarty, Wyatt Foster, Cade Fowler, Lauren Franklin, Logan Fulton, Haley Garcia, Dimitri Gills, Dakota Ginter, Christopher Go, Tanash Gomez, Christian Gopi, Annalyn Gray, Lillian Gray, Carson Griffin, Isaac Groom, Guillermo Guerrero, Bryce Hairston, Landon Hance, Isabella Hanna, Emma Hayes, Madison Hayes, Liliana Hayward, Mason Henderson, Kristen Hicks, Holden Hinston, Gabriella Hayward, Janiyah Humphrey, Sydney Hussey, Laban Hyde, Jake Isaacar, Armani Jackson, Jacqueline Janowak, Lillian Jarvello, Trinity Jenks, Sophia Jimenez, Maya Johnson, McKenna Jones, Marley Kaiser, Aiden Keith, Gary Kemp, Remy Keprin, Max Kyle, Ellie Kosman, Adam Land, Caitlin Langford, Abigail Lashley, Kelsey Lee, John Leckie, Corbin Lee, Samuel Lee, William Lynn, Kirk Lishbroom, Scarlett McComb, Thomas Manley, George Mantooth, Evan Martin, Jada Martin, Cole Maynard, Alyssa McCormick, LaDasia McFan, Brogan McFall, Isaac Melendez, Giovanni Machada, Felipe Mendoza, Artemis Merrick, Keegan Morrell, we're still going, we're really successful at this high school, Brock Morgan, Braden Mork, Blaze Mosley, Joseph Wente, Emily Myers, Gabrielle Nash, Tori Newton, Grady Owenbrink, Zachary Olive, Brandon Umet, Ivy Owens, Jonathan Ozipek, Sophie Pagden, Ava Parker, Noah Parker, Kingsley Parnell, Winston Pascal, Ashlyn Paul, Hayden Paulino, Noah Peralta, Emma Pierce, Jackson Clemens, Jackson Ponder, Michael Powell, Braden Quezada, Javarius Ransom, Santrice Reynolds, Aiden Roberts, Jamarian Robinson, Jario Rodas Nunez, Julian Rodriguez, Drew Russ, Darren Savlin, Kaylee Samples, John Scola, Landon Scott, Layla Shaw, Carly Shepard, Haley Shepard, Jacob Schultz, Olivia Simpson, Jonathan Smallin, Connor Smith, Isaiah Smith, Noah Snyder, Jonathan Solis, Lily Sota, Tristan Steele, Ryan Stewart, Aiden Tarr, Ava Taylor, Dallas Taylor, Ebony Taylor, Jordan Taylor, Rowan Thomas, Elias Torres, Trinity Townsend, Carrion Tripp, Dexter Tubbs, Layla Underwood, Sophia Vasquez, Angelica Velasquez LaSalle, Kiara Wallace, Carmen Wallace, William Walton, Tony Wang, Drake and Watson, Landon Weathers, Garrett Webb, Emma Weir, Afton Wheeler, Ellis Williams, Peyton Williams, Jacarius Wilson, Rebecca Wilson, Addison Woodham, Maverick Wright, Samuel Young, and Elijah Zedeker. Give these people a round of applause. Great job, class of 2026.
We will present university scholarships received by the class of 2026 by Mr. Matt Teplechek, MAPS coordinator.
All right, these students have received scholarship offers from colleges and universities that we would like to recognize at this time. So students, please rise when your name is called. And we ask you to hold your applause until the end due to the number of students that we are calling. We have Jack Ahmed, Colorado University at Boulder, received a $25,000 scholarship. Denver University, $132,000 scholarship. West Virginia University, $14,000. Marquette University, $124,000, bringing Jack's total to $295,000. Anthony Amarentes received a scholarship from Stetson University worth $140,000. Hayden Breckenridge received a scholarship from the University of Alabama as a UA scholar for $96,000, and Florida State University for $24,000, bringing Hayden's total to $120,000. Rosalina Buda received a scholarship from Florida Southern University for $68,000, and Flagler College for $48,000 for a total of $116,000. Joseph Chima received a scholarship from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College on football for $30,992, Dean College for $128,000, Thomas More University for $86,000, Culver Stockton College for $80,892, the University of West Florida for $60,000, bringing Joseph's total to $385,884. Michaela Edge received a scholarship from the College of Charleston for a total of $20,000. Brianna Gaddis received a scholarship from the University of Alabama and a competitive admission scholarship for a total of $32,000. Mia Hammonds received a scholarship from the University of South Florida for $16,000, University of Central Florida for $30,000, Florida State University for $16,000, bringing her total to $62,000. Emma Hayes received a scholarship from Faulkner University for $78,000, Seton Hall University for $112,000, and Midwestern State University for $10,000, bringing Emma's total to $200,000. Lillianne Hayward received a scholarship from Flagler College for $48,000, Stetson University $160,000, University of Alabama $32,000, University of South Florida $8,000, and Florida Atlantic University for $8,000, bringing her total to $256,000. Mariah Hensevelt received a Theater Arts Preparatory School Scholarship for $3,000 and an AMDA College of the Performing Arts Scholarship for $120,000, bringing Mariah's total to $123,000. Kelsey Lee received scholarships from the Louisiana State University for $52,000, University of Hawaii for $76,000, University of North Florida for $80,000, University of Alabama for $60,000, Mississippi State University for $80,000, Palm Beach Atlantic University for $68,000, bringing Kelsey's total to $416,000. Reddy McAdams received the Troy University Sunshine Scholars Band and Leadership Scholarship for $40,000. Maria Pitts, Troy State University, Sunshine Scholars and Trojan Leadership Award for $24,000. Flagler College for $48,000. The University of Alabama for $38,000. University of West Florida for $12,000. Stetson University for $144,000, bringing Maria's total to $266,000. Brody Ponder received a scholarship from the University of West Florida in academic excellence for $16,000. Jackson Ponder received the University of West Florida Academic Excellence Scholarship for $12,000. Mallory Reams received the Florida State University Byers Scholarship, valued at $16,000. Mackenzie Rimmer received multiple scholarships, one from Florida Southern College for $88,000, the University of Alabama for $60,000, St. Leo University for $84,000, Stetson University for $144,000, Spring Hill College for $46,000, Erskine College for $100,000, University of Tampa for $48,000, Samford University for $77,600, and Louisiana State University for $60,000, bringing Mackenzie's total to $707,000. Kaylee Samples received the Huntington College Scholarship, valued at $114,000, and a University of South Alabama scholarship for $10,000, bringing Kaylee's total to $124,000. Orrin Scarborough received the University of South Florida Directors Award worth $16,000, an FSU scholarship for $16,000, Mississippi State University scholarship for $96,000, bringing Orrin's total to $128,000. Christian Thomas received a scholarship from the University of Mobile for $68,000, University of West Florida for $12,000, Murray State University for $20,000, Florida Southern College for $98,000, and Huntington College for $70,000, bringing Christian's total to $268,000. Angelica Velasquez LaSalle received multiple scholarships, one from the University of Alabama, valued at $122,000, Florida International University for $34,990, Florida Polytechnic University, $19,760, Florida State University scholarship valued at $20,000, and the University of Central Florida scholarship at $30,000, bringing Angelica's total to $226,750. Zoe Walker received a scholarship from the University of North Florida for $26,000, University of West Florida for $12,000, Troy University for $44,000, bringing Zoe's total to $82,000. Eric Ward received a scholarship from the Savannah College of Art and Design, valued at $48,000. Charles Wilson received a scholarship from the University of Oklahoma for $500, Embry-Riddle University for $70,000, Florida Tech for $88,000, bringing Charles's total to $158,500. Thomas Yarnell received a scholarship from Emmanuel University on academic and bowling scholarship, valued at $24,000. This brings the class of 2026 grand total of $4,282,734 earned. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Now we will have scholarships presented by Athletic Director Coach Doug Lee, who will speak for a few minutes on athletic achievements for the 2025-2026 sports season.
Thank you, and congratulations to the 2026 class, and we wish you the best as you go forward. Again, this year is no exception for the Mosley Dolphins. We've had a great year athletically, and I want to share some of those outstanding achievements that these seniors have led their sports teams in this year. First, in football, we won our third district championship in 4 years that these seniors have been here. So congratulations to those seniors. Outstanding, yes. These teams have participated and represented the Mosley Dolphins in the state playoffs this year, volleyball, baseball, and I'm going to put a plug in. I'm going to be selfish. If you don't have anything to do Friday night and Saturday, the baseball team will be over there. We'd love your support in Niceville to take on the Eagles. Girls soccer made it to the state playoffs. Football, as we mentioned, boys basketball and girls basketball. Also, we had individual athletes compete in state championships throughout the year in the following sports: swimming, boys golf, cross country, competitive cheer, boys weightlifting, and
boys and girls wrestling. And we just finished, our girls flag football just finished their inaugural season, going 6-4 with a winning season. So congratulations to every team that was mentioned today. At this time, I'd like to recognize the following seniors who are going on and have signed scholarships to play at the next level. So if you would, please stand and be recognized. Kaylee Samples is heading to Huntington College on a soccer scholarship. Mackenzie Rimmer is heading to Florida Southern on a beach volleyball scholarship. Carter Payne is heading to Chipola College on a baseball scholarship. Carson Griffin is already at Delaware and playing football there, along with Adam Lynn, who is at Mississippi State and just finishing spring football. We have two other players, Jace Jernigan, who is going to Missouri Southern to play football. Joseph Chima is also going with Jace to Missouri Southern to play football. Mason Daniels is heading to Florida State in a bass fishing scholarship. Jacob Schultz is going to Catawamba Valley on a bass fishing scholarship. Emily Myers is heading to Montreat College on a wrestling scholarship. Kay Grotto is going to Coastal Alabama on a cross-country scholarship. Remy Keprin is going to be his teammate at Coastal Alabama, also on a cross-country scholarship. Ava Taylor is going to be here at Gulf Coast Community College, be a Commodore on a cross-country scholarship. Shania Carlos is heading to Bethune-Cookman on a track scholarship. Annabelle Brannon is going to Bruton Parker on a bass fishing scholarship. Allie Ann Kramer is heading to Baptist University of Florida on a softball scholarship. And finally, Emma Hayes is heading to Faulkner University on a volleyball scholarship. Congratulations to each one of you, and we'll be following your careers as you continue them. At this time, I'd like to recognize the principal award winners for this season, this school year. And if you'd stand and be recognized. For football, the principal award winner was Demetrius Gillis. For girls swimming is Chloe Reed. For boys swimming is Oren Scarborough. For girls golf is Tinsley Johnson. For volleyball is Mallory Reams. For boys basketball, Christian Gopi and Cooper Nation. For girls basketball, Mackenzie Rimmer. For boys wrestling, Isaac Melendez. For girls wrestling, Trinity Brannon. For girls weightlifting, Kinsley Eves. For girls tennis, Jada Marshall. For boys tennis, Ethan Scott. For cheerleading, Zoe Walker. For ROTC, Annabelle Brannon and Maya Johnson. For softball, Allie-Ann Kramer. For baseball, Peyton Williams. For girls track, Micah Brown. For boys track, Will Arboleta. For boys weightlifting, Cade Fowler. For boys soccer, Anthony Amarantes. For girls soccer, Lexi LeBlanc. For beach volleyball, Charlie Coker. And for flag football, Ava Parker. Congratulations to each one of you. Each one of these will be hung on a plaque in the main office. There's a plaque that these student athletes' names will always be in the front office of Mosley High School, so congratulations. This year, we do have a special young man I would like to recognize, and again, this happened last year, and anytime you win a state championship in anything, I think that's really special, and no one can ever take it away from you. The irony is this same young man is going to be competing not this weekend, but the following weekend in the boys weightlifting state championship and have a chance to repeat the same feat. And so we'll be pulling for him and 3 other seniors. But at this time, I would like to recognize the 2025 boys weightlifting state champion with a clean of 275 pounds and a bench press of 390. I'm hoping that's going to be improved. I'm sure this has been a year ago. But please stand and be recognized, Kate Fowler, state champion of Mosley High School. He, along with other seniors, Kirk Lishbrook, Daniel Turco, and Kashawn Watts, will be heading down south and representing Mosley next week, and we wish you all the best. Thank y'all, and this concludes. I appreciate all y'all do.
We will now have a musical selection, Long Live by Angelica Velasquez Lasal.
While she is setting up, just wanted to let you guys know that following these awards, we will have our school recognition awards. This isn't quite intermission, it's just a little break before the end, but we are almost there, just so you guys know.
Now I would like to introduce Mr. Bullock for our valedictorian and salutatorian medals.
All right, the class of 2026 is my privilege to announce your valedictorian with a GPA of 4.814. Your valedictorian, Mr. Braden Littledog. And the salutatorian of the class of 2026 with a GPA of 4.811, our salutatorian, Miss Mia Hammonds. Next, we're going to have our Hall of Fame medals. The candidates for the Hall of Fame are nominated by faculty members. Then that ballot of names is then voted on by the seniors. The students in the Hall of Fame for the class of 2026, you can come up here up front. Will Arboleta, Wyatt Fleming, Lucas McRae, Keyshawn Watson, Annabelle Branning, Brianna Gaddis, Talon Moore, Joseph Chima, Kelsey Lee, and Angelica Velasquez LaSalle.
Next, we have the A. Crawford Mosley High School Principal Leadership Award. All seniors who applied or nominated by an administrator were eligible for this honor for the Principal Leadership Award. The following seniors were selected by administration based on character, school involvement, scholastic aptitude, respectfulness, accomplishments, and overall school spirit. At this time, will the following students please come forward? Jack Almond, Trinity Brannon, Hayden Breckenridge, Laura Kate Brown, Micah Brown, Makai Campbell, Jaxana Cole, Emily Cowan, Layla Dabney Owens, Mason Daniels, Kinsley Eves, Kay Fowler, Demetrius Gillis, Mia Hammonds, Emma Hayes, Lily Ann Hayward, Sydney Hussey, Sarah Jennings, Tashonda Key, Susan Kincaid, Adam Land, Caitlin Langard, Abigail Lashley, William Lynn, Braden Littledog, Daniel Laturco, Brooklyn Major, Thomas Manley, Reddy McAdam, Cooper Nation, Maria Pitts, Mallory Reams, Mackenzie Rimmer, Kaylee Samples, Orrin Scarborough, Kingsley Schutz, Aiden Smith, Liana Stanton, Vivian Burga, and Carmine Wallace. Please give our Principal Leadership Award a round of applause. Thank you, students, for representing Mosley so well. Next, we have the Johnny Van Dalen Spirit Award Trophy. This trophy is awarded to a senior who has shown the most school spirit this year. At this time, would Slater Merchant please come forward? All right, the next you get a few chuckles from our seniors. So the first one is the Exceptional Attendance Award. There you go. This award is given to the following seniors for exceptional attendance during their senior year. Zachary Collier with exceptional attendance. Please come forward. Y'all all need to be cheering for them. William Lynn with perfect attendance his senior year. And next, we have Victor Degas class with perfect attendance for all 4 years at Mosley High School. That is very impressive.
Now we have the AP Capstone Diploma presented by Mr. Matt Tepelchek.
All right, this is a special award, mainly because these students completed their AP capstone and already have obtained their AP capstone diploma as a result of them graduating high school. One of the things I just want to shout out, I know it's a long day, but Mr. Bullock has been instrumental in this, making sure that we get 100% bright futures for this, which now the Florida legislature does recognize these students getting 100% Florida bright futures without having to take an ACT and SAT. And I know Mr. McQueen and the board members also were involved in that, ensuring that Senator Jay Trumbull and Representative Griffiths were on board with this. And so I want to thank them as well for this. So the AP Capstone is a College Board program that equips students with the independent research, collaborative teamwork, and communication skills that are increasingly valued by colleges. It comprises of 2 AP courses. These students have taken AP Seminar and passed, AP Research and passed, and it's designed to complement and enhance the discipline-specific study in other AP courses. Along with those 2 courses, they've also scored a 3 or higher on 4 additional AP exams, which once again grants these students 100% Florida Bright Futures. And the class of 2026 is the first class to be able to take advantage of that. So when I call your name, College Board has sent some regalia for you to sport on graduation night. Emily Cowan, Mia Hammonds, Eleanor Latolius, Braden Littledog, Kaylin Mathis, Oren Scarborough, and Angelica Velasquez LaSalle. Once again, these students have received 100% Florida Bright Futures. And the next award is our Impact Scholarship. Once again, the Impact is essentially the MAPS Booster Club. We give out $500 scholarships. These students have already received these scholarships, so all I'm going to do is ask these students to stand and be recognized. Connor Clark, Brianna Gaddis, Mia Hammonds, Emma Hayes, Sydney Hussey, Brooklyn Major, Mallory Reams, Mackenzie Rimmer, Oren Scarborough, and William Walton. Once again, they received a $500 Impact Scholarship. So congratulations, students.
Now presenting our National Honor Society Scholarship, Mr. Greg Barron.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Greg Barron. I'm the sponsor of National Honor Society here at Mosley High School. If I could have Mallory Reams, my president, Mia Hammonds, my vice president, Secretary Braden Littledog, and Treasurer Angelica Velasquez LaSalle, please. The National Honor Society elevates the school's commitment to the values of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These 4 students have served as my officers this year, and they've done a fantastic job. I'm thrilled to offer them this scholarship and look forward to see where they go.
Now we will have the senior class and SGA Leadership Scholarship presented by Ms. Rhonda Tidwell and Ms. Cindy McGuire.
Congrats, seniors. My name is Rhonda Tidwell. I'm student government sponsor here at Mosley, and this is Cindy McGuire. She's our senior class sponsor. If we could please ask Angelica to come forward and Brianna to come forward as well. We just want to take a moment. Angelica has served as your SGA student body president this year, and Brianna has served as your senior class president. Ladies, we're very thankful for how you have led your class so well, sacrificial giving of your time and your energy, all for your class to do some fun things and keep the school spirit going. We appreciate you, and we love you, and we wish you all the very best, and we're honored to give a scholarship to you guys. Congratulations.
Now we will have the Spanish Club Scholarship presented by Ms. Robin Williams.
Good morning. I'm also going to present the Seal of Biliteracy. Sorry. Okay. The Seal of Biliteracy was established to recognize recognize a high school graduate who has attained a high level of competency in listening, speaking, reading, and writing in one or more foreign languages, in addition to English, by the award of a silver or gold seal on the diploma. The following students have earned the silver seal. Please stand as I call your names. Kinsley Eves, Shaylin Fowler, Madison Hayes, Jada Martin, CJ Myers, Abigail Nelson McVeigh, and Daniel Starodebetz. I knew I was going to mess this up. Sorry, Daniel Starodebetz, I think. Good job. Thank you. You may be seated. And now I will recognize the gold seal recipients. Please stand as I call your names. Peyton Boldrick, Veronica Bracho, Braxton Brannon, Connor Clark, Kennedy Dappin, Caden Ellis, Christopher Go, Mia Hammonds, Jocelyn Hernandez, Sarah Jennings, Gabriela Landaverde, Abigail Lashley, Eleanor Lachele, Kaylee McCall, Ivy Owens, Maria Pitts, Malia Pope Richter, Michael Powell, Mallory Reams, Aiden Smith, Cameron Tyring, Angelica Velasquez LaSalle, Zoe Walker, and Kelly Wells. Congratulations to all of you for the gold seal. You may now be seated. And now for the Spanish Club Scholarship. Will the following seniors please come forward and join me at the podium? Jocelyn Hernandez Sales, Zoe Walker, Shaylin Fowler, and Gabriela Landaverde. This scholarship recognizes Spanish Club members who have dedicated their time and effort during, before, and way after regular school hours. Congratulations and thank you for all your hard work. Muchísimas gracias.
Lastly, representing the Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Mr. Scott Reeve.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you're all happy that we're at the end of the program. This is one time being last is really good. I am Scott Reeve. I am the head of the Fine and Performing Arts Department here at Mosley. And I am so glad that the state of Florida has chosen to put a program in place to recognize students who have excelled in the arts. So the Florida Seal of Fine Arts program was established within the Department of Education to recognize high school graduates who have met exemplary benchmarks in fine arts coursework. The purpose of the Florida Seal of Fine Arts program is to encourage students to develop an exemplary level of proficiency in the performing and visual arts. The following students have earned this Seal of Fine Arts. Please stand as I call your name. Mackay Campbell in the theater arts. Miley Doster for the visual arts. MJ Johnson for theater. Reddy McAdams for theater. Liana Stanton for music. Cameron Tyring for the visual arts. And Eric Ward for theater. Okay, congratulations. And now, to end us here, I'm going to turn the mic over to Mrs. McGuire, your senior class sponsor.
Congratulations, seniors. You just made it through your first big of 2 events. Just a few announcements. Parents, yesterday I sent out an email that had the live link for today and also attached what I called the gold sheet. It's an information sheet of all the important dates, events, and all the no's for the seniors for the next 19 days until graduation. If you did not get a copy of that email, if you want to stop by the front office, or your child should have received this sheet in with their cap and gown. So it has a lot of important information. I'm not going to go through all that. But just a reminder, seniors, the prom is Saturday. King and Queen voting, which you guys are the only ones allowed to vote for King and Queen, is open until 3 o'clock today. So if you want to vote for senior King and Queen at prom, you need to do that by 3 o'clock today. Also, the elementary and middle school feeder walks are today. Wyatt's going to put that flyer up for you guys to see that so you know the report time. So that will be this afternoon. Elementaries are around 1 o'clock, and then you'll go to the middle school, feeder middle schools, around the 2:45, I believe, or something along that. It's up there. Also, if you ordered a yearbook, this is per Ms. Buchanan, if you ordered a yearbook, they're about to be available to you in the cafeteria. So if you got a pre-order, you're going to be able to go into the cafeteria and pick your yearbook up. If you did not and you want to purchase and put your name on the wait list for a yearbook, you may do that also. And then finally, in honor of Victor and his 4 years of perfect attendance, Mr. Bullock is going to give all of you school leave for the rest of the day so you can enjoy your families. All right. 19 days, I will see you at Tommy Oliver in the gym at Bay High. Go to the cafeteria if you got a yearbook.